Hey everyone. All of us would agree that Genghis Khan was undoubtedly one of history's greatest conquerors. Around 700 years ago, he single-handedly controlled more than half of the world, leaving an aura of fear and barbarism that spanned countless generations. Today, let's know about the notorious love life of the brutal Mongol leader, Genghis Khan. Let's start the video. But before that, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. His sexual conquests were just as brutal as his military victories. The Mongol leader used to take full advantage of his position and his sexual prowess and left a vast genetic legacy, the results of which are visible to this day. Anthropologists and historians believe that Genghis Khan has up to 16 million male descendants, with studies confirming that 1 in every 200 men today is a relative of Genghis Khan. And all this was possible through an organized system of rape, pillage, and kidnapping perpetrated by his army every time they conquered a new city. This brutal killing routine was executed with near perfection. Men, animals, and older people were slaughtered mercilessly, and women were distributed as spoils of war to be enjoyed. Genghis Khan would take the first pick of women to add to his harem, with some estimates suggesting that he impregnated over 1,000 different women in his lifetime. Genghis Khan himself talks about his greatest happiness and once said that the greatest happiness is to shatter the enemy, to crush him, to see his cities pulverized to ashes, to see his loved ones shrouded in tears, and to gather his wives and daughters into one's own control. In 2003, a groundbreaking genetics paper reported results proving that a considerable population of men worldwide are direct line descendants of Genghis Khan. The multi-country team from Britain, Italy, China, and Uzbekistan took tissue samples from over 2,000 men hailing from Central Asia and analyzed each one's Y chromosome, which confers maleness and is passed only from father to son. One 13th century Persian historian had said that within a century of Khan's birth, his prolific mating habits had established a lineage of more than 20,000 individuals. That now accounts for more than 8% of the men in Central Asia. And when this was verified, it was identified a similarly large group. How is this prolific mating possible? The only way to explain this is to understand Genghis Khan's policy of using murder and sexual assault to subjugate his enemies physiologically and mentally. The Mongol victory feasts were only notorious but were aimed at breaking the spirit of the enemy to fight back. After the loot and the killings, the Mongols would sit near the heaps of dead bodies consuming huge feasts. Here would be when the girls would be paraded before Genghis Khan and his army. He picked the best of the girls for himself with rounded hips, silky hair, soft voice, and natural sensuality. He measured these characteristics in the form of carats. Girls with lower carats were passed on to the officers and the soldiers. He took extreme pleasure in sleeping with the wives and daughters of the enemy kings. He believed doing that would give him the enemy king's strength and destroy his soul by ravaging his near and dear. Genghis Khan expertly used sexual assault as a weapon in addition to the brutal violence that was used to wipe out all the men who stood in their path. He also used women as tools of diplomacy by distributing the women between rival clan groups to maintain peace. The irony was that he outlawed adultery but continued to rape and ravage women at will. Once the victory celebration started, the commander to the common soldier had equal rights. Beautiful young women had first to be handed over to Genghis Khan. His army chiefs believed that he had extraordinary sexual powers because of his ability to sleep with many women every night. Genghis Khan died on August 18, 1227 during a campaign against the Tangut people of northwestern China. The reason for his death might have been castration. According to a story passed down over generations, Genghis Khan's death came the night after a battle against the last defiant Tangut prince. The Khan killed him and along with him executed most of his family as per the custom. However, he left his fair wife as he was planning to enjoy her for himself. The next night, as Genghis Khan advanced to his bedchamber to rape the princess's wife, she drew a dagger from within her hair and castrated him. Genghis died soon after from blood loss, though the Mongol legends say he went into a deep sleep awaiting divine instructions to lead the horde again. As for the princess, she committed suicide by jumping into the Yellow River. As Genghis Khan's tomb has never been found, it can be assumed that nobody knows the cause of his death, and the malicious rumors might have been spread by his enemies wanting to humiliate him. But one thing is for sure, Genghis Khan may have been a great warrior, but he was also one of the greatest tormentors of women the world has ever seen. Well, that's it for today. I hope you're liking Nerdies discoveries. Can't wait for the next video to learn more and be fascinated about. See you on the next. Bye.